Good morning, YouTubers. Today, here at Beautiful Turn for Automotive, we are going to be lifting a Dodge Ram with that EcoDiesel motor in it, the 3.0. We're going to do about a 3-inch lift. Make it look, make the stance look nice. And so throughout the day, we'll be doing some videos of it through the process for our channel. But I do appreciate all you guys watching and subscribing. It's just something fun to do, show a little video. I don't think we'll ever be Hollywood famous, but it does make the time go by at work, that's for sure. So yeah, so just stay tuned, and we're going to be bringing it in here shortly and start giving it some ground clearance. Arms, some shocks for the rear, spring spacers for the rear. Yeah. Let's take a look at those shocks there, Josh. The Rough Country's N3 nitrogen filled shocks. Not too bad. So all those parts are going on that truck. Should be a nice clean setup. They really do a nice job on the packaging, let me tell you. Over there, I really like how they package everything. Just taking off the inner fender well to access the strut bolts. There you got, Josh. Awesome. So he's going to take off those bolts. Made it a whole lot easier to access. And then that bottom bolt, and that comes out. So to basically recap what he's doing here, he took off the inner fender well, okay, to access these top bolts here. And then he's going to take that lower bolt off. Then he's got to take the control arm off, push the spindle back, okay, and then he's going to pull the strut out, and then he'll put the new control arm up here, the new strut with the spacer, and that'll give him his 3 inches of lift. And you can see what he did. He didn't take the bolt all the way out. That way when it pops up, the spindle just doesn't fall. I was going to beat it with the Thor hammer. Alright, new strut spacer is in. bolting it up. And then next is the control arm. All right, tightening up the bottom bolt right now. So yeah, we're just about done with this side. We are putting the upper control arm on there, fasten the sway bar back in there, and the jam bolt for the upper control arm, and the spindle. Put the brake caliper back on, fasten all the wiring, and then put the inner wheel well back in. So stay tuned, and we're going to do that here just a little bit. Say hi to the YouTubers.
Make sure to follow me at Alina's Pug Life.
She's got her own channel too, Alina's Pug Life.
I don't post a lot, but it's still good. Subscribe.
Side of this Dodge pickup truck, doing the little bit of a lift kit in the backside. My technician Josh already got the shocks out. He did, yes, use a special tool. It's for the nut back there, is what he had to do. And he also got, getting the sway bar links off, because we're going to put a spacer right inside there, a spring, and then just a longer shock, and that'll give him his, I believe it's 2 inches or 3 inches in the back. So there you have it. We're going to finish doing the backside, and then next it's the alignment rack, and then a test drive. And there's that special tool right there. So stay tuned for the rest.
Let's tell it.
So now he's mounting up the other side spring spacer. So you can see how it is, just a single bolt right down the center, a little hex bolt. They give you a plate, and you have your spacer. Putting the rubber bushing in there, the spring. It's a real tight fit, just the way we like it. That's all to it on that, huh? Yeah. I'll hold it while you drop the car down. We're now done with the Dodge 1500 Ram with the EcoDiesel. Our customer's gonna be pretty happy. Now he's gonna need some bigger tires, but here's kind of how it looks like. Definitely put a nice gap in there. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. If you like our channel, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and you can check out all our fun and exciting things we do here at Turn 4 Automotive, and keep up with all of our, sometimes it helps you out too if you're doing your own lift, or you know, you want to do it yourself. You know, take a look at our channel, give you a couple hints here and there, you know, and may give you some ideas. These aren't really meant for, you know, direction by direction, you know, how to install lift kit, but it gives you an idea what we have to do. So yeah, so like I said, I appreciate you guys watching, and please hit the like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.